Welcome to the 44th Year Service Awards. In 2018, a fun fact, the treadmill celebrated its 200th year. Top TV shows were The Big Bang Theory, NCIS, and This Is Us. At Oaklawn, these employees joined us. Please allow me to introduce our 5-year recipients. Alicia Adams, Nicole Bieske, Carrie Blond, Stephen Brown, Taylor Browning, Jody Burke, Brittany Bush, Connie Clifton, Dr. Comey, Amy Cook, Samantha Kujno, Elizabeth Dahlman, Christopher DeYoung,
Amy Depker,
Amanda Gibson, Holly Grote, Chelsea Hamilton, Hillary Heckman, Kaylin Hoagland,
Rachel King,
Elizabeth Kipp, Lori Kopolis, Raven Kanush, Dasha Long, Tawny Lenz, Deborah Long, Dr. Mahalka, Kayla Mahoney, Grace Marshall, Lynn Mascaro, Kelsey Matson, Jamison Maxon, Danielle McCravey, Tina Miller, Jill Murphy, Dr. Okanuski, Travis Pierce,
Tasha Pritchard,
Celeste Robbins, Rochelle Skopik, Annie Smith, Jessica Parr, Andrew Stevens, Anoop Thakur, William Thrush, Kylie Traskos, Elliot Travis, Tori Truman, Cassie Turner, Macy Vanderwall, Stacy Van Riper, Amy Winchell, and Jack Winter. The year is 2013. Gas prices were at $3.53 a gallon, not much different from today, some 10 years later. Eating healthy was the top New Year's resolution, and 123456 was the most common password. It's not 15 digits, so it can't be used here. The following employees started with us: Tisha Berghoff, Susan Evans, Hope Fraley, Paul Franzman, Stacy Gould, Rachel Herrera, Sandra Jones, Jocelyn Leach, Tori Senf, Jordan Cerna, Laura Schaefer Case, Dr. Thakur,
Stephen Tharp,
and Tracy Wheeler. Congratulations to our 10-year recipients. 15 years ago, the year's 2008, happening at Oaklawn in 2008, is that we opened the Wound Care Clinic. We received hospital accreditation from the Joint Commission for a 3-year period. Other fun facts: Low by Flo Rida featuring T-Pain was the top song, and the #1 movie was Dark Knight. 15 years ago, these employees joined us: Kimberly Andrews, Heather Cooper, Tabitha Foster, Terry Fugate, Lisa Gingrich, Leslie Haggerty, Alan Herman, Sarah McCarrick, Terry Pauken, Carrie Scarborough, Amanda Sundberg, Catherine Sundberg, Amanda Thatcher, Cynthia Timmons, Heather Watson, Brenda Young, and Mark Young. Congratulations on your 15 years of service. In 2003, 20 years ago, a record 643 babies were delivered in the birth center, compared to the 596 babies delivered in 2022. The hospital implemented advanced wireless technology that improved response time with real-time patient information access and reduced medical errors by allowing all clinical staff to work from the same electronic data. Apple launched iTunes. The top movie was Lord of the Rings: The Return of the King, grossing more than $1.14 billion worldwide. Wow. Your senior leaders will announce each of the 20-year recipients from their respective areas.
Irene Johnson is the Executive Director of Quality, Patient Safety, Infection Prevention, and Risk. Irene has been working in healthcare for approximately 30 years, 20 of which have been with Oaklawn. Her responsibilities have progressively increased from a career-starting role as a nurse aide to a licensed practical nurse and then to a registered nurse, in which she eventually served as clinical nurse director in our medical surgical nursing unit. In 2020, Irene broadened her healthcare skills by transitioning to the Director of Quality, Safety, and Risk. Irene possesses a Master of Science degree in nursing and has been a Daisy Award recipient and Oaklawn's 2016 Employee of the Year. We are grateful to have worked with Irene for the past 20 years. Congratulations, Irene. Jan Walden is the Senior Compliance Advisor. Jan came to Oaklawn in 1982 and served as our Director of Medical Records until 1987. After several years of owning her own consulting company, Jan returned to Oaklawn in 2008 as the Director of Medical Records and Health Information Management. She held that position until 2013, when she accepted additional responsibility of also serving in our dual role as our Director of Corporate Compliance. In 2017, Jan officially became our Corporate Compliance Officer. Throughout her career at Oaklawn, Jan's professional experience, impeccable integrity, and dedication to hard work immensely contributed to our organizational achievements. While Jan announced her retirement in 2023, her leadership and mentoring has positioned the Compliance Department for much success. Congratulations, Jan.
Susan Ford. Sue is a valued radiology tech. We have had the pleasure of having her on staff for 20 years. Sue is a veteran of the Air Force, loves to thrift shop, flip furniture, and enjoys traveling in her free time. Jeff Lilrose. Jeff was hired as an RN in the emergency department and transferred to surgery for a few years. Jeff was a great help with staffing during the recent COVID pandemic and transferred back to the emergency department. Jeff is incredibly talented at woodworking, loves to hunt, fish, and enjoys spending time with his family. Thanks for spending 20 years with us. Dury Parker. Dury has been a long-time asset to the cardiopulmonary department. In Dury's free time, she enjoys gardening, helping with the community, and being involved with the church. Dury has recently welcomed 2 grandsons and is a proud and devoted grandmother to both. Thank you for your 20 years of service, Dury. Kelly Parkinson. Kelly began his Oaklawn journey as a student in the radiology department and loved it so much, he has committed the past 20 years of his career to us. We couldn't be more grateful. He is always willing to help and always flexible with his schedule. Kelly is known as his department weatherman, keeping everyone up to date on the climate. A little fun fact, Kelly has a famous relative. You might have to ask him the next time you see him. Sherry Seifert. Sherry has worked inpatient, home care, and Oaklawn Medical Group as a social worker. In her free time, she likes to travel, hike, ski, bike, and spend time with her husband of 34 years. Sherry has been a wonderful part of Oaklawn for 20 years and we are thankful. Kristen Stout. Kristen started her career here at Oaklawn as a registered nurse on the Med-Surg unit, then moved to a float nurse position. In recent years, she has joined the pre-post department. Kristen has a laugh that is contagious, and her vibrant personality will surely put a smile on any person's face. When not at work, Kristen enjoys spending time with her family and friends. Thanks for your 20-year commitment to Oaklawn, Kristen. Allison Strand. Allison started her career here at Oaklawn as a registered nurse on Med-Surg. She transferred to the critical care unit, then became an added asset to the pre-post surgery department. Allison is hardworking, a team player, and she's kind and compassionate to all. In the past, she has been the recipient of the Daisy Award, which shows her dedication to her patients, the team, and her nursing career. When Allison is not at work, she enjoys spending time with her family and friends. Thank you for your dedication, Allison.
Rochelle Barnum. Hard work, loyalty, and diligence are the cornerstones of great employees. I want you to know that we appreciate your hard work, loyalty, and diligence in the registration department. Thank you for your 20 years of service at Oaklawn. Dawn Lazarus. For the past 20 years, Dawn has been a great member of this organization, the last 10 years being in the central business office. Dawn, your adaptability, willingness to help others, and take on additional tasks are much appreciated. Thanks again, and congratulations. Brandon Looney. Congratulations on this impressive career milestone in HIM. You make 20 years look easy, but I know you've put in countless hours to become the professional you are today. You inspire your team with your dedication and perseverance. Your many years of service are a true testimony of your dedication to the organization, and you are truly valued for your contributions. Jennifer Putnam, happy 20-year work anniversary. Thank you for your unwavering loyalty to Oaklawn. From a medical records clerk to the director of HIM, you made so many impactful contributions over the past 2 decades that would be impossible to list them all. You are an inspiration to everyone who has had the pleasure of working with you. Lori Sturdivant, congratulations on your 20-year work anniversary. Thank you for everything you've done to make Oaklawn's Fitness Center what it is today. We are lucky to have you.
The year is 1998. The ground was broken at OLIC to build a warm water physical therapy pool and a lap aerobic pool for the fitness center. Sleep disorder testing started through the cardiology department. Google.com was founded, and the top grossing film was Titanic, and the top song was Believe by Cher. Your senior leaders will announce each of the 25-year recipients from their respective areas.
Donna Fozzi. Donna has been a dedicated team member for 25 years. She spent 2 years as a Med-Surg nurse extern and CENA, followed by 18 and a half years in OB. She has spent the last 5 years in case management. Donna enjoys spending time with her family. She is a dedicated sports mama and spends a lot of her time transporting her 2 boys to practices. She is also a dog mom to Rosie. Thanks for all you do, Donna. Carol Hicks. Carol has been with us for 25 years. We couldn't be more thankful for her dedication she has given us. Her team will tell you how much they appreciate her supportive nature and the way she goes above and beyond for them. Carol will be a first-time grandma soon, welcoming sweet granddaughter. Carol enjoys time with family, watching Michigan State, and enjoys cooking. We appreciate you, Carol. Christine Johnson. Chris has been an RN in the birth center here at Oaklawn for 25 years. She followed in her grandmother June Conklin's footsteps, who also worked at Oaklawn for 20-plus years as a labor and delivery nurse. Chris has helped bring so many babies into the world and has touched so many lives. She is involved in grief support and each year leads the Oaklawn Infant Memorial Walk. Chris enjoys time with her family, working out, camping, beaches and sunsets, and family vacations in Mexico. Connie Monroe. Connie started in 1998 as an RN on the Med-Surg unit. She has worked in ambulatory services, oncology, ICU, and the emergency department. Connie brings a great level of skill to the department with her experience. Connie loves to travel, golf, bowl, read, and she enjoys farm life with baby cows and her new puppy, Oliver. Twyla Newsom. Twyla Newsom was hired at Oaklawn as a phlebotomist in 1998. She worked in a lab for 3 years before coming to the birth center as the OB tech. Twyla is an asset to the birth center and has helped with hundreds of C-sections. Twyla loves traveling to warm, sunny locations or anywhere that her so-called boyfriend, Kenny Chesney, might be in concert. Her family keeps her busy with sporting activities and 4-H projects. Twyla has been a great asset to us for the last 25 years. Thank you. Brooke Sisko. Brooke has been a valued member of the Oaklawn family for the last 25 years. She has been with us since graduating from college. She is registered in diagnostic X-ray, MRI, and mammography. Brooke loves crosswords and eating pickles and pickle juice. Thanks for being with us, Brooke.
Is Deb Campbell, Manager of Outpatient Psychological Services. Deb began at the front desk at Bear Creek as a receptionist, then became the program secretary for the Partial Hospitalization Program in 2000. When the partial program closed in 2014, she worked on the inpatient psych unit, followed by posts within outpatient rehab. She returned to OPS in 2016 as a department assistant, became supervisor in 2017, and was named manager in 2021. Deb is aware of the stigma associated with mental illness and emphasizes that she has learned that it's okay to be not okay, and it is okay to ask for help. She enjoys getting to know patients, working on a team, and making an impact. Management has pushed her to get out of her comfort zone. However, it is with her children that she is at her best. Her daughter Caitlin will soon graduate from Western, and her son Braden is a junior at Penfield. Please congratulate Deb on 25 years with Oaklawn. Gina Mayday is also being honored for 25 years with Oaklawn. She actually began here in 1995 as a nurse extern, but Gina has been officially full-time with us since 1998 when she was hired as a night shift med-surg nurse. Gina has since worked in ICU, IS, recovery room, and since 2018 in OMG allergy. Throughout these roles, she sees how important building rapport is with patients and team members. She feels valued when patients share their thanks or a hug for the work she does. She remembers working on September 11, 2001, when the news stunned them from the tiny TVs in patient rooms, and recalls helping a patient at end of life celebrate an anniversary dinner on the patio of the 4th floor. Outside of work, Gina stays busy with her children, Brendan and Morgan. Both foresee themselves working in healthcare, him as a chiropractor and her as a pediatric surgeon. We appreciate you, Gina, for sharing your love of healthcare with patients and your family alike. Shirley Martinez, also of Outpatient Psychologic Services, is celebrating 25 years too. She began at Oaklawn as an intern on the inpatient psych unit. She did group therapy at the Partial Hospitalization Program until its closure, and continues to do group therapy on the inpatient unit at times. Her greatest commitment is caring for outpatients who are dealing with PTSD. She specializes in EMDR and finds worth, in her own words, in being allowed into a client's life to help relieve any suffering they may have and help them navigate the struggles of life. The OPS staff feels like her second family, where being supportive to each other continues to be a priority to everyone. She has 2 black Sphinx cats, Igor and Vladimir, who double as therapy pets for clients. Shirley uses her PTO to travel and recover from the emotionally draining work as a therapist. She loves the magic of Disney best. We are thankful for Shirley's magical 25 years at Oaklawn.
Matt Lewick, I want to recognize you for your service over the past 2.5 decades. Your hard work, loyalty, and expertise have significantly contributed to the success and growth of our organization. Your unwavering dedication and exceptional work ethic while working as an RN and then on to several roles in revenue cycle have set a remarkable example for all of us. Your 25 years of insights, expertise, and commitment to excellence have positively influenced Oaklawn and inspired your colleagues.
30 years ago, in 1993, the quality improvement process was implemented. Gallon of gas cost a whopping $1.16 per gallon, and the top movie was Aladdin. And these 4 individuals joined us.
Kimberly Swafford. Kim is a dedicated employee who has worked as a house supervisor for most of the 30-year career at Oaklawn. She is seen as a great resource for the night crew. She and her husband have 2 children and her niece once a week. She loves the sun and the warm weather. Thank you for all your hard work, Kim. Donna Young. Donna started with us 30 years ago, and it has been a wonderful journey. In her years of service at Oaklawn, she started various service lines, home care, DME, hospice, and case management. She enjoys spending time with her family and her husband of 44 years. Her hobbies include reading, walking, music, and spending time with her family, especially her grandchildren.
Please join me in celebrating Brian Thomas for his 30 years at Oaklawn. He began as an athletic trainer doing outpatient rehab and sideline support for Homer and Teconcha teams. Brian became a PTA about 20 years ago and moved his rehab work from Marshall to Albion. He then joined the Coldwater Rehab team when that site opened in 2018. Brian feels really blessed with the colleagues he has worked with over these 30 years. He sees one of his roles now as passing the baton to his younger teammates. He appreciates the family feel that rehab has and finds reward in helping patients, especially those with orthopedic injuries, get better. Brian has 2 sons, Dylan and Joshua, and a stepson, Cody, all of whom live nearby. Brian very recently became a grandpa, too. Thank you, Brian, for all your contributions to Oaklawn these 30 years.
Ruth Daydu. Ruth's career at Oaklawn started in revenue cycle as a registration clerk, followed by roles in patient financial services, and lastly, in the Patient Accounts Service Center. Ruth has always given her best. I want to express my personal appreciation for your achievement of this milestone. Dedicated employees like you are the foundation to any successful organization. Thank you for your contributions to our success, and congratulations on your 30-year anniversary.
40 years ago, in 1983, the ED began 24-hour on-site physician staffing. The top movie was, of course, Star Wars, Return of the Jedi, and the top song was Every Breath You Take by the Police. Teresa, please tell us about our 40-year employee, Donetta Fensel-White.
Donetta Fonzie White, or Donnie as we all know her. She has worked in multiple departments, including CCU, pain clinic, endoscopy, and pre-op teaching. Donnie makes Christmas peanut brittle around the holidays and donates that profit to charities. Donnie has precepted countless number of nurses and has made a difference in many careers. She willingly works both night and day shifts, especially if she knows there is a desperate need that will go unfilled. Donnie loves her family, she loves her animals, and has a mastiff named Molly. Thank you so much for your dedication, Donnie.
Tonight, we celebrate 2 employees with 45 years of service that started with us in 1978. Mr. Big, please start us with your introduction of John Miller.
A janitor, too, was the beginning of John's 45-year career with us. He quickly gained plant operation skills and advanced with plant operation duties. When he started here, he made a smidge above minimum wage, but gas was only 63 cents a gallon. John works 2 full-time jobs, one as our plant operations director and the other as a farmer. John's transportation may have been a tractor, and gas could still be a concern. In 1978, we opened the critical care unit. This was also the year of the Rubik's Cube. Have you ever used one of those? Some of the pipe layouts in the hospital can seem like you are solving the Rubik's Cube. Yet, John knows where each bolt goes and to which pipe throughout the hospital. Heck, he may have been the one to install them. Bob Seger's Night Moves was the #1 song in the beginning years of John's career. And it's not unusual to see John here at night, on weekends, anytime really, when he's needed. He is here to support the operations of Oaklawn and has been for 45 years. Congratulations, John.
Rosemary Harvey. Rosie has dedicated 45 years of service to Oaklawn. Rosie is very valued for her knowledge and her kindness. She always goes the extra mile. Rosie is the proud owner of the family business, Harvey Farms, in which most folks in the hospital are very familiar with. Rosie has always stayed active and busy within the community. Currently, Rosie is enjoying spending more time with her grandchildren as she is now working in a casual capacity until complete retirement. Thank you, Rosie. Your Oaklawn family celebrates you and the 45 years of service.
We have 2 more awards to share this evening, and those are Employee of the Year and Physician of the Year. The Employee of the Year will receive a dozen roses, an engraved clock, Employee of the Year gold pin, $500, And maybe the highest sought out award, a designated parking spot for a whole year. The 2022 Employee of the Year, Sandy Winchell, received her parking spot eviction notice earlier today. The purpose of this award is not only to acknowledge an employee that exemplifies the culture and the values of Oaklawn, but also to honor an individual that is inspiring to members of their profession and dedicated to the needs of our patients. 2023's Employee of the Year nominees are Sana Al-Shamari, Amy Babcock, Olga Barroso, Robert or Mark Boyd, Jenny Burnham, Chris Condon, Kim Kronk, Larissa Avoy, Marcy Farmer, Tabitha Foster, Brenda Gettner, Lisa Gingrich, Raylan Gray, Kelly Herman, Carol Hicks, Chelsea Holden, Sarah Jeffrey, Alyssa Lindahl, Cheryl Lindsay, Michelle Mead, Laura Moore, Charles Payne, Lisa Sirks, Kim Snyder, Nicholas Travis, Stacy Walker, Arissa Wanko, Rebecca Wire, and Cody Zeithamel.
To our Employee of the Year, you have an incredible talent that has aided so many patients over the past 6 years of your service. Even when patients have been rude to you and fellow staff, it is reported that you continued to serve so the patient got the best care and returned for several days to continue that care. No area is beneath your help, such as new software projects. You have ensured everyone understood the best way to serve a specific niche of our patients. A comment from the nomination form states, "She is available to patients almost 24/7, which has been witnessed by many of your colleagues. No wonder you have been nominated for the Employee of the Year award for the past 3 years. You demonstrate what the Employee of the Year award means to Oaklawn." I cannot mention anything else without giving away who the Employee of the Year is for 2023. So let me get to it. Sana El-Shamari, our translator in the OMG Takancha office, is the 2023 Employee of the Year. Sana spends many hours at the hospital helping women in the birth center welcome their new baby into the world, while English is not their spoken language. Sana, because you are here at the hospital often, we have reserved your parking spot for the year on the second floor of the parking garage in spot number 2, which is right across from the elevator. Congratulations, Sana, and you are very, very well deserving of this very prestigious award. Congratulations.
We will conclude our 2023 awards with our Physician of the Year award. Physician of the Year award receives dozen roses, an engraved plaque, a reserved parking space as well, and the Physician of the Year will name a charity of their choice to receive $500 in their honor. The Physician of the Year nominees are Dr. Brown, Dr. Elder, Dr. Howard, Dr. Cantala, Dr. Liston Crandall, Dr. McLean, Dr. Schubert, Dr. Smith, and Dr. Starrett. Summer, please announce our 2023 Physician of the Year.
Today, I'm pleased to announce Oaklawn's 2023 recipient of the Physician of the Year Award. Many impressive nominations were submitted this year, making the selection quite challenging. The purpose of this award is to not only acknowledge a physician that exemplifies the culture and values of Oaklawn, but to also honor an individual that is inspiring to members of their profession and dedicated to the needs of their patients. This year's winner received several nominations from a variety of departments throughout the hospital. Here are some of the comments. This physician serves patients from all walks of life and carries a large caseload, which can sometimes be hectic. They do this with respect, compassion, and care. They are amazing, kind, caring, compassionate, and knowledgeable. They are always willing to listen to staff and help wherever is needed. This provider goes above and beyond for Oaklawn. They have volunteered to be a part of multiple committees in order for us to be able to meet and make decisions that will better patient care. They are very competent, and I would trust them with my own health care, and I feel their patients are always in great hands. I know we can count on this physician to do what is right, no matter the circumstances. They will always have the patient's best interests at heart, and they do not cut corners to save time for convenience. They pioneer new patient care workflows to better manage our patients, including new insulin protocol, which we've never had before for our patients. This provider also cares deeply for their patients and goes above and beyond to be available and answer any questions they need. I can't think of anyone more deserving, and I appreciate everything they do and contribute to Oaklawn. This physician received their bachelor's degree from Hope College before attending medical school at Michigan State University's College of Osteopathic Medicine. They completed their residency at Henry Ford Macomb in obstetrics and gynecology. They are Da Vinci certified and a member of the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, the American College of Osteopathic Obstetricians and Gynecologists, the American Medical Association, the Michigan Osteopathic Association, and DoCare International. And every great leader needs a support system. When she isn't at work, this physician enjoys spending time with her husband, Joe, and daughter, Charlotte. This physician is an integral part of the Oaklawn family. She is obviously respected and admired by her colleagues, her patients, and the greater community. It is with great pleasure that I present the 2023 Oaklawn Physician of the Year Award to Dr. Sarah Smith. Congratulations.
Thank you, everyone. Stay safe and healthy. Good night.